Why do we pay so much for a cup of coffee that can taste so much better for so much less? Last year, the average cup of coffee was approaching $3. Drink a cup of coffee every day, that's $1,100 in a year. There are studies that have shown several health benefits for drinking one cup of coffee. So, wouldn't it be nice to save hundreds of dollars each year while enjoying a better taste of coffee? First, let's talk about the potential benefits. And disclaimer, I am not a doctor. This is not a prescription. Everything I say here is for entertainment purposes only. Ah, come at me, bro. All right, drinking coffee can make you more alert for starters, but you should wait a couple of hours in the morning before having your first cup. Allow your body to naturally wake up, which usually takes about 30 to 40 minutes. I actually start my day drinking a glass of water to boost my metabolism and flush out my toxins in my body. It makes me feel much better. You should try it. But another benefit is that coffee can help prevent heart failure, diseases like Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, or even cancer. Your liver will thank you too. And then essentially living longer and happier because you are healthier is the most important benefit. So you might as well enjoy better tasting coffee. Okay, the reality is, real way to drink coffee for less is to make it yourself. And I mean, I'm talking about roasting your own coffee beans. Doing anything before that is just not practical. Now I get it. The world moves faster than ever. We're always on the go. Who has time to make their own coffee, especially when it's not even good? And if it's good, it probably could taste a lot better and more healthier too. But how so? Well, if you knew how easy it is to roast coffee, I think you will find that your coffee will taste better. There are supplements you might not know you can add, and it could be fun as it was for me. Here's how you can do it in 3 simple steps. First one, order the supplies. Find a coffee brand that sells unroasted or green coffee beans. Now, if you want to support the channel, I have a link down below in the description to smoking beans. They also have roasted beans in case you are not ready to roast. And there's a link to all the other supplies, such as a roaster. If you're going to do this right, you need one. And I know they can be a bit pricey, but I tried this cheap one and it was a pain. I figure I spend the money now and start saving after the first year. That's right. All of the supplies you can buy to start yourself roasting and brewing your coffee is money you would have spent going to a coffee shop for an entire year. But the taste and money saving that comes later is definitely worth it. The roaster I use is quick and easy. Defaults to medium roast with just 2 clicks. Fun fact, if you want more caffeine, it is the lighter roast that you want. Darker is less caffeine, more flavor, I suppose. Medium to light for this guy. All right, the next thing is a coffee maker. I use the Ninja C301. It brews hot and cold beverages. I live in the South where it's warm pretty much all the time, so it works for my family. I was always one to enjoy things that have greater utility. There are things that you should focus on one thing, but this machine rocks. My wife loves to make herself cappuccino using the froth thingy on the side. You have your supplies. Now what? Preparation. That is your start roasting your stash. The consensus that I've come up with is that roasted beans should sit for about 1 to 2 weeks before grinding them. Now, once you grind them, they are good for another 1 to 2 weeks before they lose flavors, I suppose. For me, I roasted and start grinding on demand the next day. So I get a little bit of all the flavors as the beans change over time. The changing of the beans is the degassing taste that leaves the beans after they are roasted. Store your beans in a tight, airtight containers, and you can save those Chinese plastic containers. Those are great. And lastly, the final step is to make your coffee when you're ready to drink. I will assume you know how to make coffee if you made it this far into the video. Bonus tip, there are supplements you can add to make your coffee better and help move away from those coffee creamers, which are fattening and bad for you. Even butter and coconut are good substitute for sugar and coffee creamers. But you can also add chocolate, ginger seasoning, cayenne pepper, and cinnamon to the coffee grinds before you brew a pot. Even better, even butter, no, even butter and coconut oil are good substitutions to put in your cup over sugar and coffee creamer. But you can also add chocolate, ginger seasoning, cayenne pepper, and cinnamon to the coffee grinds before you brew a pot. Let's make some coffee. the Ninja C301. And we have our OXO coffee burr grinder. Okay. These are good. No burnt plates. So your coffee just stays fresh and then it just gets colder after it's brewed. Okay, let's go. Oop, oop. Doing this one-handed. Yeah. Okay. One. Two. Three. Four. Five. Check out my video on morning routines while I'll go have another cup.